my precious wandering souls, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, AceAttorney, Justice for All. We are still on the, I don't know if it's the final investigation. We just finished part 1 of investigation 2, I think. We visited an guard's mansion, and I saw a very suspicious door. Thing is, the game didn't let me examine it with more detail, so I know that's where they have Maya, and I couldn't go there. It's so frustrating. So let's continue, okay? Oh yeah. Edgeworth took the big bear, even though it's still in the picture, but yeah. So we're still going to do investigation and then trial, and hopefully we get Maya back. March 22nd, 9:14 p.m. Gatewater Hotel, Corrida's hotel room.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
God, I hope he has. These things take time. I'd say probably not, but I hope. The police are professional spells. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
You're right.
Oh, she's so sad. Oh, Pearl, I'm sorry. The real killer. So, the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was...
That assassin, Mr. Shelley the killer, right?
And the car Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one who that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client?
You mean, who asked for the murder?
The person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Yeah. The assassin's client.
Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm not sure. I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? Yeah.
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be.
If Andrews wasn't the client, then it has to be Angard. Yeah. Madame Angard himself. Yeah. That's not... I mean, it's not good for our situation, but it definitely looks like it was Angard. Was it Matt?
If Mr. Angard really did hire the assassin,
then he's not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime.
But it can't be Mr. Angard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him,
there were no psychologs, yeah. Mr. Angard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Correda? Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? Yeah, he said that, and we didn't get a single psycholog. But maybe we should have asked, like, well, no. By then we had no idea that it was an assassin, a hired assassin. Maybe we should have asked something like, did you have, like, was your relationship with Mr. Corrida that bad that you hypothetically want to kill him? And maybe that way we would have gotten at least one psycholog. I didn't see any psychologs at that time. Actually, that reminds me.
Did you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said on the trial today. She said something interesting. Something interesting.
So what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, girls? No, she was channeling Mia. Juan had bet everything on the Yami Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. So he was going to reveal something that would sink Angard's career. But then, is it something related to... Because the connection that these three have, that Andrews, Corrida, and Angard have, is Miss... forgot her name. Yeah, Miss Celeste Impacts. So, was the confession something about impacts? It looked like somehow Juan had in his hand a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Mr. Angard's secret. What is the secret?
I have no idea. I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Angard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Yeah. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Angard. There's no way around it now. Okay, I guess we go to the detention center. Oh. Is Lola here?
Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. Angard. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. There are two things I must know tonight.
But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. Oh yeah, if visiting hours are over, how are we going to talk to our client? What is it all back? Hey, wait!
What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason.
Oh, it's a bug sweeper.
And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
Why? The big thing, well, I mean, there could be bugs in other places in the hotel. I guess it makes sense, but... Oh, did someone give this to you to keep you away? It wouldn't surprise me. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made.
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgy Poo, so...
Edward?
And he said...
If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. Are you going to still call me like that? Dude, what did I even do to you?
So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Thank you, Edgeworth. Ugh, yeah, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Ugh, do we have to talk to you? Ugh, bug sweeper.
This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents.
I found that. Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor one in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear one.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corrida.
I'll let you in on another secret, young un. I know who planted the spy camera. It was that obnoxious puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people.
Why would... I was going to say why would Laura do that, but she would definitely do that.
Spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself too.
Wow, the onions actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good.
But I didn't say anything. Why is everyone reading my mind? Juan and Adrian.
So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I heard it, there was something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about?
Andrews?
You don't know, that manager woman Juan had.
Had? Oh, so... Miss Impacts, right? Yeah.
It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts. Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Corrida?
Ah, really? You young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
Huh. 3 days, but... 3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the... Celeste suicide. Wait.
Why would Miss Impacts want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
Oh, did he call off the wedding? Oh, that's mean. What?
But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly cancelled the marriage.
Why? Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazine.
I wouldn't trust that, but
why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see.
That night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager Celeste killed herself.
Oh, how terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
Huh. You seem to know a lot about what happened all back. Maybe if I show you pictures, I mean not pictures, evidence, then maybe you can tell me more?
I don't have anything to say to delinquents like you.
She's climbing up like the old clam she is.
Please, anything will be helpful. Well then, how will you I tell you my measurements?
No, thank you. No, that's okay. Really.
She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Nick?
I mean, every time I've had to cross-examine her on court, I've always been kind of mean to her, so makes sense that she doesn't really like me. I know. Oh, maybe if I show her profiles. What about? I mean, you seem to know a lot about Celeste Impact, so Nope. No? Okay. I guess I don't have anything to talk to you. What was I... Oh, I was going to the detention center, right? I need to talk to a guard. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. It looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Oh. Oh, that's it? Okay. Then let's go... How do I... Okay, I think I have to go to the office and then I move to the detention center. There's something here.
It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Well, he's out there with that camera asking around at all the electronic stores.
Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner.
It looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe is doing for us.
Mr. Nick?
Yes?
What is the lettuce?
I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before.
I guess I have to give up on making a salad then.
You could make something with meat. Like, I'm sure Gumshoe would appreciate it, especially considering that the poor guy only eats instant noodles. And sometimes he doesn't even eat, so getting him something with meat would be really nice. Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Something here? Nope. Detention center. I mean, visiting hours are over, so I don't know if I can talk to him. Visiting hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk to with Mr. Angard tonight.
But isn't what we have to ask very important?
Yeah, but I don't think that matters to the guard. Oh. Then what? Criminal affairs?
It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. Angard's lawyer, right? Ah, yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. Eh? A decisive witness? You mean for the Angard case? We're taking the witness statement right now. Gonna hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way doing here. Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. Oh, thank you, Edgeworth. That's really nice.
What?
I've already called them, so they know. Go on, go down to your heart's content. Ooh, that's so good. Oh, Edgeworth. Oh, Edgeworth. That's amazing. See, Pearl. That's Phoenix's boyfriend right there.
This is such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content. It sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Well, I mean, let's go talk to him. Alright. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. Angard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Oh! I want to hear Adrian first. But this makes me think that if I choose one, I don't get to talk to the other. Okay, you know what? Just in case. I want to hear Adrian first, and then if I get the choice, I'll ask Angard. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions that I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. Yes, but I also need some information from you, so... I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Corrida had on Mr. Angard. Alright, we talk to you, Matt Angard. I'd like to ask you about Matt Angard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Angard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. Celeste Impacts. About Miss Celeste Impacts. I had finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I am sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it. Burn it? You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. Oh. But I never had any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why frame him? Why did you try to frame Mr. Angard? That's simple, because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police?
But there had to be another way.
The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death.
Miss Andrews.
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Huh?
Huh? Did you say something just now?
Whoa! Oh, it's only one. Okay. A psyche lock, huh? But I don't think I have enough evidence to unlock this. Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy.
But
I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge. Huh. Okay, so I don't think you usually don't have the evidence that you need to break the lock, so I'm pretty sure I don't have enough evidence just yet. Can I speak to Angard? If I leave and return, can I talk to Angard? Oh, I can. Let's talk to Angard. Dude, it's Mr. Wright. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. I sure just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin and that the assassin's client is this man. Matt Angard. What's wrong? Mr. Angard, there is something I must know with 100% certainty. Huh, you seem kinda different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer to self. Alright, let's talk to you, I guess. Matt's secret. About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Sneaker Samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hand a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is, please? Oh, come on! Five logs. Man, this must be some really horrifying secret if you have it locked by 5 of these things. I knew this was coming.
Mr. Nick, don't tell me.
Psyche-logs. 5 Psyche-logs. You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? Juan and Adrian. Did you know about Mr. Corrida and Miss Sanders' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details. If that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager. And Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impact's suicide note from him. Celeste... Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. Do you even have reception in that phone? Like, why do you still have your phone in the detention center?
Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea, like green peas?
No. Let's go eat one later, okay? I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off of this topic and talk about something else, okay? Mr. Angard, are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way? I don't think I have any proof. So now we have 2 different, like, Psyche-log sets that I have to break. Oh, there's something here. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. I don't know who this is. Uh-oh. Oh, Mr. Wright, you have to help me. Mr. Powers.
What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got dropped into this somehow.
What?
And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. You're the witness? Oh god. Wait! I've never cross-examined WP, right? Yeah, because last time this guy showed up, he was the accused. And I never got to cross-examine him. Oh, that could be interesting. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers? I was talking with a detective until a while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you there, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. Arrest? Why? What did you do? They said my face and whole self in general looks suspicious or something. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. Phoenix! I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? The poor guy. Tomorrow's testimony. So, about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? Oh, I really don't know yet. You don't know what? What? But it's your testimony, shouldn't you know? But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. Ah! You saw something important? What was it? Oh, well, the detective told me not to talk about it. Ah, come on, we're friends. I saved your ass like 1 year ago. You can tell me. You can't tell anyone, especially not that lawyer, he said.
Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about?
Me. It's me. I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya and myself are your only 2 allies in this whole world, but it's alright.
Ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? We can count Edgeworth. Kind of. I mean, he's been helping me a lot. And Gumshoe is also helping. Matt and Garth. This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know, because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself. I hate that kind of people. I hate those, like, ugh.
What? How horrible! That's unforgivable!
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to offend you. Did she hit him? But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the whole world who won't swoon over me. Adrian? One person who wouldn't swoon over him. His manager, you know, Miss Adrian Andrews. Oh. Does Matt have a crush on Adrian? Huh? Why is Mr. Power suddenly looking kind of energetic? This guy loves gossip. Gossip. Ah, you see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in the world have this dazzling sort of image, right? You are a celebrity. A dazzling sort of image. But aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, British kind of guy, you see? But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me that as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh, hey! So did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Impacts?
We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, do you have more information for us? I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Mr. Powers is so charged up, but his skin is practically glowing with electricity. I mean, if you insist. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that one went and hid it. Then the note must have said something about him. And that's why he hid the note, right? We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad for Mr. Corrida?
Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. Ah. A truly insidious man. Did she mean Mr. Corrida by that? Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be the reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Angar and Miss Andrews. They're both in the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Okay, I'll stop. Okay, I'll stop.
Mr. Nick, your phone!
Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous. Yeah, I know. Hello?
We're in trouble now, pal!
Gumshoe?
I'll be back at the office real soon.
What's wrong?
Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth, he...
What? What happened? Oh my god! Oh my god, please tell me he's okay. Oh my god, please tell me he's okay. Edgeworth?
Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. The end.
Hello? He got cut off. Oh my god. Oh my god, what happened to Edgeworth? Don't tell me he was shot too. Oh my god, if something happened to him, I'll die.
What's going on, Mr. Nick?
Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away.
Then we should hurry back.
I'm scared to go back. Me too.
What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together.
Maybe it'll be good news. The way Gumshoe was talking, like so frantically, I don't think so. Somehow, I doubt that. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Please, 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 please.
What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to...
Is he okay? Gumshoe? Well, what happened?
We got him. We know who bought that spy camera.
Gumshoe, you made me think that something had happened to Edgeworth. You do realize you almost gave me a heart attack, right? This quickly?
And this bear's what gave them away, pal.
The bear?
I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera.
No. Edgeworth was the one who figured that out.
But wasn't it Mr. Edgeworth that figured...
Shh, Barrels. And go on. Don't break his illusions, Barrel.
There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime.
Who is it? Who might be so rude as to spy on another person in the room?
Madame Guard.
Of course.
Huh?
Madame Guard, your client, that's who, pal.
And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Alright, talk to me. Stuffed bear. Are you sure you heard that right? You heard right? That the person who bought this bear was...
I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is a credit card receipt for the purchase.
It's for... what? Very expensive.
3,800, pal. Dollars. That's the exact match to the price of a stuffed bear.
A receipt? That's all you have?
Nah, it's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold the bird to Mr. Angard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. Angard autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bird was Mr. Angard himself.
My side is failing me. This can't be. Oh, that's not good, is it? The spy camera. So what about the spy camera we found?
Ah, that was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can't get this kind of thing from anywhere.
Edgeworth said the same thing.
But for now, I guess I can give this back to you for you to file away into evidence.
Spy camera, transmitter, and the stuffed bear refiled into the court record. Okay.
I know you don't want to give up, pal.
I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corrida's room was Madame Guard. Why would Mr. Angard do something like this?
I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corrida in one of the rendezvous.
I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
Are you going to see him? Mr. Angard, I mean.
Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Madame Guard, what in the world have you done? Oh god. Do I have enough stuff to break Angard's locks? But I also need to break Andrews's locks, so I don't know if I have enough evidence for any of them. So maybe there's something I'm missing. I don't know, maybe there's something here that I missed. Oh yeah, I can't go to Angard's room. Let me just get another look-see here. I think I already checked everything here, so I don't know if I have anything. Okay, alright. I'll go see if I can break Angard's locks, and if I can't, I'll sweep the hotel or whatever another time. Wait, we can still go to his house. Is there anything here? Oh! Angard Mansion living room. It looks like no one is around.
What happened to that person with the stuffed teddy face?
Oh, she must be that butler with the stitches in his face. You two have really bad memory. Like, the face of the... I forgot the name, the word. The guy who took Maya. It's the exact same guy. Come on, you two have really bad memory.
Shoo! Kitty! Oh, there you are. I guess you're still awake, huh, Shoo? Oh. Hey, come on, let's play.
I wonder if that butler, Mr. Doe, is already asleep or not. I think I already examined everything here. I mean, there's this very suspicious door that I saw from Maya's perspective.
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick.
I bet it's for Mr. Angard's cat to use.
Oh, you mean shoe?
The door is locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it. Wait! Pearl is very small. Right? Maybe she can fit through the tiny door? If only I could send Pearl like to go there and see if Maya is there. There's another door over there.
You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Mr. Nick.
Yes, Pearls. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around. On a scale from like the most responsible one to the least responsible one, it goes like Pearl. No, actually, it goes Mia, then Pearl, then Phoenix, then Maya. I miss Maya. I don't know if I should look at something. I already checked all of this. Yeah, that's no, I already saw this. I guess there's nothing here. Okay. I mean, I guess I can go see if I can break Angard's locks. Oh! You're working a little late, you know? It's already past 10 PM, dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? I can't remain ignorant when I know that there's something really, really dark going on. But if you really want to know, let's talk. I don't know if I have enough things to break his locks, but let's give it a shot. There's 5 of them. That's a lot of locks. Alright, much secret. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corrida had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. Oh! Because you had a camera, you were recording things in his room. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corrida's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then send the images the camera took with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, there was this camera where was this camera you're talking about hidden? It was in this giant taxidermy looking thing. It doesn't look like a stuffed bear, it looks like a taxidermy thing. The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. Oh? Okay. We know the first answer is the camera, the second one is the bear. Good. Huh. I guess one had a few of those kind of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I would say this bear was a present. I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. Huh? You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Corrida was... you! It was you! Mr. Angard, don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. But he said he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He said that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Angard. If I didn't know how you work, girl, I think I was in some serious trouble. Oh, buddy, you are. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here is proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. Oh, yeah. This thing. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. Angard. It's from when you bought a stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to the department store all the time, okay? This $3,800, this could be the toothbrush I bought there one time. A $3,800 toothbrush? Yeah, no, definitely not. It's ivory and it's got elephant hair for bristles. Ew, elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. Okay, there goes another one. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? Nice try, but no. No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Corrida's room and filmed it in secret is... Oh! You recorded the murder because you wanted to make sure that Corrida was dead. Or maybe you have some sick thoughts and you wanted to see how the assassin killed Corrida. Either of those. So I think it's this one. Well, what is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Oh my god, that's a big penalty. Mr. Madangard, I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're a hero of justice, you're his client, you're a star. You're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is... you, Madangard. And here I was, trying to be the good boy for you, dude. Huh? I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. Angard, you really did hire... Hold on a sec. I'm gonna console myself, okay? Huh? Console myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. How you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Madame Guard. Oh, okay. Where did you get that? You're locked up in jail. How did you get that thing? Oh my god, my microphone. Okay. Yeah. He's the reason that Maya is in such like bad situation. We are trying to get a killed person declared innocent. Matt's secret. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather that as much information as you have. You really... So you are actually the killer's client? You didn't really think I would tear my own hands in this, did you?
What do you mean?
And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is what Juan said. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
That's... You're lying! That's... What a terrible...
It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things.
But why? Why did you hide the video camera and...
A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian, sorry. He knew about Mrs. Andrews' secret? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone. Least of all, assassins. What? Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deeds over their heads. And a superstar like me? How much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
And that's why...
Yes, that's where the video comes in. You're trying to blackmail the assassin before he could blackmail you? Eh? It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay. I can even blackmail him if I want. That's right. That video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
Why would you do something so wrong?
Because I'm a grown-up, and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl? You are a horrible person, and I hate you. I hate you. And I'm not saying it like just I hate this character. No, I actually hate this guy. Motive for murder.
Why? Why would you kill Mr. Corrida?
Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of the press conference, isn't it?
If Mr. Corrida had been able to give it, then Mr. Angar's secret would have...
Well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
And that's how Mr. Corrida ended up dead.
Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face, and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it, the assassin too. And oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts off for me. Madame Guard. Aw, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. I hate you. I hate you so much. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corrida. And you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey now, I never told you any lies. He didn't kill him, like, with his own hands, that is. That's why the Psychologue didn't appear. Oh, God. The person who did the killing was the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a catnap in my room. You killed Mr. Corrida. I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. But too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Oh, but you can't you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Because of Maya. Mystic Maya! You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his words, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours dropped out if you lose. You scoundrel! So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Squire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliché phrase. Juan says something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. The guard was there, come on! He definitely heard that. There's a video camera there too, come on! Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now? Now you finally found it. Oh! The starting line of this case. Edgeworth, I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the present. I am defending a murderer who used us and our good intentions. And I can't get him declared guilty because if that happens, Maya dies. Well, Wright, what are you going to do if you plan on changing your strategy?
No! We can't do that!
That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. Oh God. Madame Guard. I am a lawyer. I am a lawyer! Mr. Edgeworth! No, that doesn't sound as funny. But to fight for someone who is clearly a killer. Madame Guard, that man is really... It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is it when a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you of all people would say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? I mean, he's got a point there. Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. How's Maya doing? Do you know anything about Maya? I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say?
That's...
You are a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. Why fight? People like you and Francisca Von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Francisca, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. And, isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Phoenix, you're still pissed off about that. He's back. He's back and he's doing everything he can to help you. Come on. Because your precious win record was destroyed? You are so petty. Phoenix, stop being such a toxic boyfriend. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What do you... Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless.
What?
I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story. Oh! Oh wait, that's the transceiver!
Mr. Nick, the transceiver!
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? I don't want to get an acquittal for that guy. I hate him so much. He deserves to be thrown into jail and mowed over by all the other inmates. My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Angard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He's my client. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am. Yeah? This is what I like to call my aftercare.
What the heck is aftercare?
My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations and is a part of the an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end.
What is your name?
I believe I told you once before, however.
You did, but...
My name is the Killer. Shelly the Killer.
You're Shelly the Killer.
Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As the Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep your end of the bargain,
Maya!
it will be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a nice long nap.
No!
Now then, if you'll excuse me. If someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome.
Huh?
Kitty? So now they're figuring... Okay.
He's an Angar's mansion! We've been there! Quick! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
I don't know what to say.
Edgeworth!
Hmm?
Did you hear that? At the end of the transmission.
Meow.
Huh? Oh, that. It sounded like a cat.
A cat?
And the only place with a cat that we know is Angar's mansion. It can be that cat, can it?
What is it?
I think I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. I mean, if we are realistic, there's like, just because we heard a cat doesn't mean that it has to be Angar's mansion. But it's the only place we know with a cat, so... Edgeworth, have all police units heard for Angar's mansion, immediately!
Alright, you hurry over as well then.
Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun.
Yeah!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! That's good, that's good, that's really good! Okay. We might... Come, Shu, we have a lead! I still have to get... I forgot... Andres's locks broken, so... Okay. Angar's mansion. Wait, there's something at the door. Maya!
Please answer us, Mystic Maya!
We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area.
I can't believe it. The butler, all this time he was the killer. Phoenix! Come on! Okay, we don't have a profile of him, but come on! How many people with a whole like line of stitches all across their face do you know?
He and Angar were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. What is this thing?
Oh, it's a figurine of a bear! But there are a lot of cutscenes for some reason.
A wooden bear-shaped figurine is covered in many thin cuts. A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Corrida? Why would something like this be here?
Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here.
Oh! Ask Pearl to go through that. Maybe she's small enough to fit through there.
sure that's for you.
Do you think that this came through that little door? Huh, this door is locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Oh my god, it is! Ah, there's no one here. From the looks of this room, I would say this is Angard's private lounge. Look at this, Wright. An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it will be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found.
No.
But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. Is there anything we can check here? A huge television and speakers room loom largely here. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say,
I would die a happy samurai fine if I could see the Nickel Samurai on a TV like this.
She did say that! Yeah, that's what she said. I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered. The antenna? It's a VCR and an antenna. The footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape.
If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful.
The computer? It's Angard's computer. Maya, why couldn't you have used this to help? I think she said that she tried. Oh no! She said that she doesn't know much about technology, so she couldn't.
But Mr. Nick, where's the power switch?
Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. Wine cellar, okay. Wait, there's something there. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now, we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya... What is this thing? Oh, it's... Celeste. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste.
Miss Impax? You mean...
Yes, Mr. Corrida's former manager.
Why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. Angard's mansion?
And why does it say, with love? This might be a clue. Found an Angard mansion with love Celeste written on it.
Ah!
What's wrong, Pearls?
Please let me see that picture frame.
Huh? What's so special about the frame?
On the back! There's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya. She left us a message.
What?
I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get Angard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lung. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you later. Oh, I didn't get to read that. No! Mystic Maya!
Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare?
Nothing. We searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us.
Edward,
Yes?
as far as clues goes, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing.
And what is that?
Right. Her psyche lock. Miss Anders's psyche lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow to blow this case wide open and expose the truth.
I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center.
Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. Alright.
Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill.
Miss Andrews, I have come to remove your psyche lock. She doesn't know what that is.
Psyche lock?
I want to know, and you will tell me. Your secret.
Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can.
Alright, let's give this a go. It's only one, so it shouldn't be that difficult, right? Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Angar from the murder?
I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Max was a killer.
No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Angar. Miss Andrews, you might think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge.
So you are saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why?
What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. You sure? Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Which is... Celeste Impacts.
Celeste.
There is only one catalyst that would catch such feelings and even revenge. And that is Miss Impact's suicide.
What are you trying to say?
Celeste was once manager.
On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also one. What does all this have to do with Matt?
You're right. You haven't mentioned him. Yet. But for you to hate Mr. Angar, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide.
Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt?
Oh! The picture, right? This photo. This is a photo of Miss Impacts, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impact's handwriting, isn't it?
Where did you find this?
No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Angard's mansion.
And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed.
Alright, why frame him?
Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan.
Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out.
Because Mr. Corrida didn't want to get married to her anymore, right?
Yes, because of Matt.
Because of Mr. Angard? What do you mean?
I think I can see where this is going.
Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why. With love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away.
That's so horrible!
Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called the marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. Revenge? I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see, so that's what happened.
But then why did Sir Corrida have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all.
It was probably because of his worthless male bride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth of Juan. Oh, that bitch. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most.
For Miss Impacts.
That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that the Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note.
But why would he do that?
It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt. And it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his bride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge? There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. Oh, so the confession was... he was going to read the... oh... at a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course, after he won the prize. Ooh. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Yes, absolutely. Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another, after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it even went public. I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright? Even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I don't want to help him! But I need to... Is there any way we can find Maya before a verdict? I don't know. I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with my situation, or with what I know now. To be continued. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, my head hurts. Oh, I think I need to... Oh god. Okay. Okay. I'll stop recording for now. I need a break. Everything hurts. My throat, my head, my feelings. So, I hope you liked it. If you did, maybe consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye bye.